Hey everyone, it's Bowler Guy. Welcome back to the channel. Today, Sauce and I got the 118 Co-op Icarus RSG world record. 10 minutes and 1 second. We just barely missed out on the sub 10. But this is post commentary. So, hooray. I of course joined Sauce's world. We are both using the Gru skin because it brings ultimate power to anyone. I type in I forgot, but I misspell it in chat, so that was very funny. And there's nothing, too special off spawn. It's just plains, so that's why I played it. We're just flying around here. I quickly spot a lava pool and saw spots of village that is in the savanna biome over here. So it's going to be a pretty quick nether entry. But, this is like normal Icarus stuff. You just fly around and you find a lava pool and a village very, very quick. It's just normal Icarus stuff, right? So this water here kind of shows me who's boss. Very unfortunate, but it's not going to really stop me from running. So we're going to get some wood, and we're going to make some basic tools. Sauce is going to rush Golem here and just quickly run over and get us into the nether. My job is to get beds and some food, which I do. And admittedly, I probably got too much food, but that's all right. That's all right. There's a lot of things that could have made this run better that could have made us get sub 10, but we're still very proud of this run. Not much could have gone too much better. Maybe you'll see later. You'll see later, let's say. But, just some basic tools. And we're going to collect some hay bales here. I'm going to worry about beds. Sauce is, of course, going to run over and get us into the nether using that lava pool that I spotted earlier. And I'm just going to get some more wood, just that I have some. It comes in very handy. And I'm going to gather around some beds. I think we task overlapped this very well. And we both kind of finished the village at similar times, and we both got everything we needed to. So, and you can see in the background there, Sauce is flying away toward the lava pool. And I also have everything that I need, so I'm off back to the lava pool. And this is pretty good pace, but, the nether makes or breaks these runs. So, and it's at this point that I see Sauce making another portal in this weird spot. So I kind of roast him for it. I'm like, yo, dude, you should probably go over here and make the nether portal. And so that's what we did. I went over here, I mined these 2 blocks, and then we made the nether portal over here. And Sauce then, cranks the portal just to show me who's boss. Very awesome. Very awesome. But we're going to be in the nether under 3 minutes. And the nether, I'll be honest, is not, crazy. It's just good enough. And I'm kind of in his way a little bit here, but the portal gets lit, and again, we are in the nether in under 3 minutes. Nothing too special. We've had paces that it's 2:15. We have a lot of paces between high 1 minute and high 2 minutes, so this is nothing crazy. But we're in the nether, so I give Sauce his rations of bread. I write down portal coordinates, and then we're going to be flying off. And whoever finds the fortress is going to play it, and whoever finds the warp is obviously going to play it. Sometimes we come across bastions as well, but there's nothing, just whoever comes across it starts to play it. So again, this is Icarus, so we have these elytras, and it's going to allow us to get across so much land very quickly. So we're going to be able to just get across all these quadrants. And you can see here, I make this turn, and there's kind of nowhere else to go, so I do choose to go extra regional here, which does end up paying off. But I will point out this does kill some time here. But, still got to run. This is almost sub 10 with an extra regional fortress. So the true potential of this category has truly yet to be unlocked. And add on top of that it's just 2 players doing this co-op. It was just me and Sauce. That was it. I think if we had maybe 4 or 5 other players, we could really bring down this record. But the chemistry between us, I think, is what truly makes us run fast, because we know what we're thinking. We know what the other person's thinking. So I'm here at the fortress, in about 4 minutes and 30 seconds into the run. And I thought there was a blaze rod there, but there just wasn't. I don't know what happened, but you see there's this little like crimson tree thing in here. I just have to remove some of that. There's all these mobs behind me as well. The spawner is low-key in like the best position, though. Spawner kind of saved me, just being right there. So, food is cosmetic in Icarus as well. You might have noticed I grabbed 18 bread, and I kind of like talked about it a little bit. I was like, I probably shouldn't have grabbed that much, because I think Sauce and I combined only used like 6 or 7 bread, so I didn't need to grab 18, but oh well. I'll remember that for next time. And there's this blaze, yes, this kind of doesn't know what to do, so I keep hearing these blaze noises, so I keep like looking behind me thinking it's like a fresh spawn, but it's not. So we're at 3 blaze rods right now. Sauce is playing the warped. And there's this 3 spawn that I think, if all of them drop, I could get 6, then I'll be out. But realistically, that will never happen. You can see I go 1 for 3 here. So I keep mining out the blaze spawner. I keep trying to get another spawn, and I have another 3 spawn here. And there's this blaze over here that kind of worried me. So I got my 6th rod, and I'm like trying to figure out how to get out of here, but I eventually do. And now Sauce is out as well, so we decided it would be better if we both went back to the home portal at the same time. We just met back up in the overworld. Sometimes if whoever finishes either the fortress or the warped first will go to the other person and collect like enough for 1 or 2 Eyes of Ender, and then just find the stronghold that way while the other person completes. But of course there wasn't enough time, and I kind of had some brain RNG here. I'm trying to figure out which way is the way to go back, and I find a fortress, which was really funny because I could have just gone there and it would have been closer, but that's all right. I'm really trying to figure this out. I was just not reading my coordinates correctly. I wasn't having too much fun. But eventually, I find it, and I just go right down here, and there's the portal. Sauce, luckily, is just exiting at the same time, so I didn't lose too much time there. And he's going to drop the ender pearls on the other side. We're leaving the nether in a little bit under 7 minutes and 30 seconds. It's about 7 minutes, 25 seconds or so. So I craft all the Eyes of Ender because Sauce said he grabbed 15. And then I throw this eye here. Okay, and then we get a break, so we need a 1 eye. Very unfortunate. I did panic though when I crafted all 12 because I forgot that Sauce had the extra a little bit. I have the beds, but I forgot I had the beds later on. But it's at this point that I'm throwing out some stuff in my inventory. Sauce gets to the village a little bit before me, and he's going to start taking down. At this point, my goal is just to kill the golem, craft an iron pickaxe, throw it down to him so he can complete the dig down a little bit faster. So I slap the golem here, and this is just the goal. Sauce has the bucket, so he's going to do lava tower, and I'm going to do everything else. And this is very funny. I kill the golem, I get 5 iron, so I craft, of course, the pickaxe, and because I can craft the sword, I'm going to craft the sword. And the pickaxe does a weird thing where it goes in my inventory, and then I couldn't get it back. But then I sent the iron pickaxe down, and it was very funny. The second I sent the iron pickaxe down, Sauce actually hits the stronghold, and he literally uses the iron pickaxe to mine into it for 1 block. So I drift downward, get into the stronghold, and he instantly finds the portal room, just right down mid. There's these skeletons here fighting each other, but I don't need to bother myself with them. Sauce finds it as a 1 eye as well, so we're able to get in the end, and we're able to have a chance at sub 10. It's a little bit over 9 minutes, and we're in a cage, but luckily we're able to dig out here, and here it is. Just comes down to the 1 cycle. Now, co-op 1 cycles usually don't go well, but this is an exception because it did go well. I miss with this first pearl and it really scared me because I thought it was gonna like land on the other side of the end island, but it doesn't. So it's at this point that I'm like, oh yeah, I have to do the one cycle. Hello. So I have to like get beds and whatnot. Like kind of last minute. Sauce drops of lava. You can see everything lit up, and I'm like, oh boy. But luckily, the one cycle is successful despite me not being the person who created the world, so I'm dealing with some lag. But there it is. 10 minutes and 1 second. Sub 10 next. Very good run. Very clean. Very awesome. And that's it. That's the new 118 Co-op IRSG world record in IRSG.